Good day, everyone. Today is a different video, all right? It's more like survey and, kind of like my viewers' feedback on my videos. Because personally, I want to provide the best content, but at the same time, focusing on, what actually is needed. Currently, on my YouTube videos, currently post backtesting sessions, also live trading sessions, which is like my road to 50K funded at the moment, which is doing pretty good. Happen pretty soon. And we're doing, we're currently on the right track. But currently my videos revolves around backtesting sessions, live drinking sessions, and eventually, guys, related videos, by the means of just reality checks, like what's actually truly happening in my life. And also, how can you actually start reacting or adapting the market? How do you actually respond properly on what the market presents, how you react on losses, how you respond on winning days, on win streaks, on losing streaks, and my total just thought process or like mindset on how I was able to be in this current spot I currently have. Let's put this one aside. Let's focus right now on backtesting sessions. Particularly, why do I do backtesting sessions? My main objective with backtesting session is to show my thought process and how my strategy is executed. This is too big, alright. So show my thought process and how my strategy is executed, full potential, which is adding discretion and intuition, present that it works day in and day out. Also, initially, I did backtesting to gather data. Obviously, I want to know if the strategy is profitable. But at this point, I have over 30 months worth of data with over 70% win rate. So it's not really that needed for me to get more data because I already know the system works. Initially, to gather data if it truly is a profitable system. Take note, this is not a strategy that I made on my own, guys. I got this strategy from Pat, from PB, guys. PB to go. This wasn't mine. I don't take any ownership of the strategy because I just learned it and find it, really profitable as long as you know what you're doing. So, particularly, I started this back testing sessions. All right, for this sole reason, I want to show my thought process and how my strategy. This is not really my strategy, but how the strategy, which is the mech model, work in action. All right, so I want the mech. I want you all to see how this mech model works in action. Right, so I just want you all to see how this mech model works in action, so you can have the visual reference, and as well as the prove that it works day in and day out. And after that, you already know it works day in and day out, guys. If we'll just look at this data, this is 2 years worth of data. This is not. This is the unrecalibrated one, by the way. This one is the one that I haven't recalibrated at the moment. This is just the raw 2 years worth of data because I'm currently recalibrating it, which is I also have like certain days where I'm more profitable. Would I actually take it again? But this is so far 2 years worth of data. Particularly this is 2024 to 2025 of backtesting. This is my current data, guys. Really high win rate for that aspect. This also is the 2020. This one is like combined 2024 and 2025. This was my 2024 data. I started backtesting 2025, and you can see, guys, when your discretion and intuition actually improve along the way, it will be better. Because first year worth of data was worse than this, but it's still high win. It's like 73%. But the second year worth of data that I did, over 80% for certain win rate with almost 140 taken trades. But obviously, this is a whole year worth of sample size, and you can see how profitable the system truly is. So at this point, I don't gather data anymore. I just want you all to see how to execute the strategy from brothers to brothers. I want you all to be profitable as well. And I want, to actually show how this system works properly and how you can utilize it at its full potential. So this is my objectives, but obviously I want to provide the best content as possible. So I have certain questions right now. Do you want the videos to be shorter or longer? Currently my videos are at least 10 to 10 to 12 minutes. Do you want it to just be around this realm? Because if it's like 10 to 12 minutes, it would at least be there's a rough estimate if you just want it to be ranging from 10 to 12 minutes. It's going to be 1 to 2 days worth of trading our data, let's say, 2 days worth, right? With taking 1 to 2 trades because I already got a winning trade that's already done per day. Or you want longer sessions, like do you prefer like 20, 30 minutes worth of trading session? It has its own pros and cons, obviously. Like if you want 20 to 30 minutes, this would be a longer video, but you're able to see more data. Let's say this could be 3 days worth of data, or with 3 days worth of data, that could be actually this is more. This could be like 3 to 7 days worth of data because there's gonna be no trading days as well. Could be trading 7 days worth of data or up to 3 to 4 trades. Again, this is more like a survey on particularly our backtesting sessions. Do you want it to be longer? Because this is gonna be the current range if we're gonna continue our backtesting session, particularly guys on this recent backtesting session. We're doing 2023, and I'm almost actually done with it. And I don't do backtesting for myself anymore because I know that the system is profitable. I made it profitable in current live markets. I don't really need, like personally, I don't need backtesting anymore. And backtesting has a limit. For me, backtesting should be 5 years max. I don't see any purpose of having 5 years, over 5 years worth of data, and at least like 2 to 3 years minimum, just to gain, market experience, discretion, and intuition in the markets. As for back testings, that's what like my stand on that 5 years max or 2 to 3 years minimum. So just you can gain again. This is a discretionary intuition model, but also it's pretty mechanical on its own. But you need to have discretion and intuition to make it actually from. But currently, we're working on 2023. So this is like my video at the moment because I want to provide best quality videos that you actually like, but new people coming into the channel, but there's also intermediate people, but majority are beginners. So comment down below because again, this is brother to brothers. I don't have any sort of paid mentorships. I don't like that. I want to just grow with y'all and actually see progress in your trading because I've been there, guys. I know how tough it is to work in the trenches. We'll start off with this because backtesting sessions is for me they one of the most important videos that I can create because this is just literally me live trading, explaining my thought process in each video. Comment down below on what kind of videos you like, but currently I want a response from these questions. Do you want it shorter or longer? So overall, the thought process is there. Let me know as well if you want a in-depth strategy video. Definitely won't happen anytime, any soon at the moment, but I'll definitely work on this video if a lot of y'all want to see this in-depth strategy video about DMAC model. This is just discussing everything about the model, the confluences, building blocks. If you really want to learn, guys, actually, I will just refer you to watch PB's video about this because I know you can teach it a lot better than me. But if you really want to, just comment down below. But you can just go at PB Trading on his YT channel, guys, and he's spreading real sauce, bro. Spreading real sauce. I learned from him a lot. I've been backtesting the strategy like for the past 2 months and got over 2 years worth of data from him. Really, really good strategy. Actually, strategy is never the problem, it's just really yourself. But yeah, looking forward for a response on this over here. And gonna be all for today's video, guys. I just really want to get answers regarding our backtesting session because so far, personally me, I'm seeing a lot of potential on these backtesting videos, guys, for y'all to improve. Like you don't need a new sauce videos. You don't need none of that. What you need is to fix your mindset, fix your psychology, and that's really what you need, bro. But this strategy video, this backtesting videos, is not only pure strategy. You can actually see my thought process, right? You can see how I apply my intuition to the market, how I apply my discretion on the market, how I apply my market experience. It's not just pure for bell gaps, order blocks, inverse for bell gaps. We rebalance to some sort of higher time frame, Peter A, and we had like an internal inversion for bell gap over here. Kind of like, okay, we're going to do the LR over here and just inversion. Yeah, that worked. I like this, but it just really leads you to do pattern trading. They say, all right, there's a buy side here, enter an inversion, right? So like, bro, this is good, but I don't want you all to pattern train this. I want you all to actually understand how everything works, in action in my backtesting. So it's gonna be all for today's video, and it's me reminding that every time you follow rules, you will be rewarded. Every time you don't, be punished. And that's all for today's video, guys. Peace out.